Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, it's never enough? Like you have to be perfect for you to be loved and for you to be accepted, even for you to feel worthy. Let me tell you something. God never asked you to be perfect. You see that pressure you feel? It's not from Him. Hi, beautiful. Welcome back to Inspire with Helen, Aron. If you have been struggling with the fear of making mistakes, the pressure to be perfect, if you have been thinking that you are not good enough, then this message is for you. Today, we are talking about why you need to stop being hard on yourself and step into God's grace. Do you know why? Because God loves you just as you are. So stay with me because this might be the word you need today. We often think perfectionism is a good thing. We believe if we work hard enough, try long enough, and never mess up, we will finally feel worthy. But here is the truth: perfectionism is a trap because it makes you afraid to fail. It keeps you worried about what others think of you and what you do. It steals your joy and peace. And worst of all, it makes you believe that God's love depends on your performance. But the Bible tells us something different. In the book of Romans, chapter 5, verse 8, God shows us his love. While we were still sinners, Jesus died for us. That means God loves you even before you ever got it right. His love is not based on how perfect you are, but based on who he is. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with rocks. Each rock represents the pressure to be perfect. Trying to impress people, never making mistakes, always trying to put it all together. Now, picture Jesus standing beside you, saying, "Give it to me. I will carry it for you." But instead of you letting it go, you hold on even tighter, afraid that if you let it go or let it down, you will be a failure. Sounds familiar, right? This is what perfectionism does to many of us. We carry burdens that God never asked us to carry. But Jesus is saying in the book of Matthew 11, verse 28, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." God doesn't want you stressed, He wants you free. Now, can I ask you something? When was the last time you felt at peace? Not the last time you were productive, not the last time you pleased people. The last time you truly felt at peace within you. You see, perfectionism steals your joy and peace, but God's grace restores it. 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9 says, "My grace is enough for you, for my power is made perfect in your weakness." That means God's power works best when you are not perfect. So why are you pushing yourself for something God has already covered with grace? Just imagine. Imagine if babies were perfectionists. The first time they fall while learning to walk, then they start crying. "Oh no, I fell. I will never walk again. I am such a failure." Sounds funny, right? But that is exactly what many of us do to ourselves. Instead of seeing mistakes as part of our growing, we beat ourselves up. But just like a parent encouraging their child, God is cheering you up. God is encouraging you and not condemning you. It is time to stop being so hard on yourself. It is time to let go of perfectionism and embrace God's grace. You see, you don't have to be perfect to be loved. You already are. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 23 says, "Now may the God of peace make you holy in every way." That means God is the only one who makes you better. Not your effort, not your performance, but just Him. So today, I choose grace over perfection. I am loved just as I am. And if this message spoke to you, let me know in the comment section. Write boldly, I choose grace and not perfection. Let's declare this together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to someone in your life that needs to hear this too. I will see you in my next video. Stay blessed.